Hello everyone, my name is Chai Phương. You can call me Kit.
Hello everyone, my name is Nanapat Tangkulapkul. You can call me Ice.
My name is Sushawan Khalatanakul. You can call me Prel.
Hi, my name is Mintita Wananataros and you can call me Pim.
Okay, we are here to present anything the visualization in Power BI. Let's get started. For me, I start with a stack area chart with indicating income, outcome, and profit, and also showing the amount of money and also the months and also the years. This helps us indicating or comparing the months and the year of profit, outcome, and profit, such as profit in the February 2023. We can see that in 2023 it goes flat down, which means it's not the profit is not go higher. It just keep going down compared to February 2024. It's go higher a little bit, but still go a bit down in the next month. Another example is the outcome from January to 2023. We can see that it just go all straight and flat down, similar to the profit. And if we compare this to 2024, we can see that, okay, it's not exactly flat down. It's go to almost the same flat level to the months before that. And what are the benefits that we got from this visualize? Well, is help us indicating which month have the least amount of profit or outcome or income, and also indicating which month that we have the highest income or profit. What help us? Well, if in the month that we have the least amount of profit, we can and think that, okay, we should preparing less ingredient to reduce the cost, so that we have more production and more cost for the months that have higher profit. So we can, in that month, we can in preparing even more ingredient to selling even more profit. Okay.
And the next one is a stack column chart. And what is stack column chart? A stack column chart is a type of graph that shows total values and part in one column. Each column shows a total amount like total cost or total income. Each color block in the column shows one part of the total like marketing, staff, or deliveries. It's good for comparing months, products, or terms side by side. And some people might ask what kind of the data can be used. These charts work well with category data over time. You can use it for monthly expense like rental, salary, electricity, or product sales like cake, cookie, drinks, or even department performance like sales team, marketing team, customer service. Each group or team must be a part of a bigger totals. And what are the benefits? You can see the total value and also see the details inside. It's easy to compare which part is bigger or changing. Helps you make better decision or plan. For example, reduce cost or invest more. It's visuals and easy to understand for everyone. And this is our example of Ula Macaroon. This chart shows monthly expenses for Lula Macaroon. Each column in 1 month, colors show different costs: delivery, ingredients, marketing, packaging, staff, and utilities. For example, in April and July, we spend more because specials, event, or high orders. In June and August, the cost was lower because we have fewer customers, and This helps us see where we spend a lot and how we can improve. A stack column chart helps us see everything in one place, what we spend, when we spend, and where we can save. Thank you.
So next is the scatter chart. A scatter chart is a tile of visuals that show the relationship between two continuous numerical values by plotting them on a graph. You can think of it like each point or dot represent one observations, for example, 1 month, and the locations that point depends on two values, one for the x-axis and one for the y-axis. In my case, I use it to visualize the connections between my monthly incomes and monthly profit over the course of 2 years. From January 2023 to December 2024, so each dot represents 1 month from my business. It shows how much income came in and how much profit I made for that month. Um, then what kind of data can be used? Scattershot work best when we're comparing two continuous values, which mean numbers that can keep going, like income, temperature, time, or measurements. They're great when we want to explore patterns or relationships, find usual points or outliers, and ask the key questions like, does higher incomes always lead to higher profits? In my case, I use monthly data that include total incomes and net profits from my small business, and this helped me map to how efficient each month really was and not just how much I earned. So what's the benefits of using scatter chart? It gives us insight that we can always use or get from a simple table or bar chart. Some of the biggest benefits are, firstly, they help us quickly spot efficient months. The one where I earns a good profit relative to the income. Secondly, they highlight outlier, like a month where income was high but profit was surprisingly low, and which might signal high expenses or one-time payments. They show the relationship between income and profit clearly, instead of just looking at the total or averages. Most importantly, they help with decisions making. I can see which months deserve or a deeper look and maybe take actions to fix cost issues or repeat successful strategies. In my example, monthly profit versus income 2023 to 2024. So in my own Power BI report, I built a scatter chart where the x-axis show the monthly profits, the y-axis show the monthly incomes, and each dot represent 1 month of data of my business. So what we learned from this chart was really eye-opening. We saw that some months earned similar amounts of income, but the profit was really different, which told me that my cost control wasn't always consistent, and someone had lower income but still bought a good profit, which means they were more efficient. And interestingly, a few highly income months actually had low profits, like because of unexpected expenses, bigger investments, or waste. Without this chart, we probably would just assume that high income equals good performance, but seeing this visual help us realize that's not always true. So overall, the scatter chart gives us a clear picture of how income and profits are connected in real life and help us make smarter business decisions. It didn't it didn't just tell us how much we earned, but it showed us how well we manage our business month by month.
A pattern visual in Power BI is a custom chart that is created using Python code instead of the default drag and drop visuals. It allows us to write Python script directly inside Power BI to clean data, perform calculations, and generate advanced visuals. Using libraries like pandas and matplotlib. This is useful when the built-in visuals are too limited or when we need to do more complex data processing.
What kind of the data can be used? Python visuals are great for time series data, financial summary, statistic analysis, customized formatting, or visual styles. Calculation like forecast, trend lines, or clustering. Basically, any data that benefit from automation, transformations, or custom visuals.
Okay, and what the benefit with? Well, the main benefit of Python Visual in Power BI are more control over calculation and layout, better handling of messy or complex data, and ability to reuse code and logic, and also visual flexibility, such as we can choosing the color, size, labels, editing can be customized.
So in our example, we create a bar chart of net profits by years using Pythons, and the raw data includes income and cost from 2023 to 2024. We use Python to firstly remove duplicates, second convert type as string to number, then calculate net profit using income multiplied by profit percent, and summarize total by years. And lastly, visualize the result using matplotlib. This is our examples of Python that we type in Power BI. So the final result gives us a clear yearly comparisons of our business performance. It helps us discover that 2023 has slightly higher net profit than 2024, which we might not have noticed from a spreadsheet alone. So with our Pythons, we have to clean all this manually in Excel, but with Python Visual, we automate everything and get results that are accurate, fast, and easy to explain. Thank you.